It's how you handle them that makes all the difference in the world. Grab it, take the detour, keep going. Never limit your goals, your dreams, or your expectations. I mentioned Bill Gates. Well, he attended Harvard, but he didn't graduate. He has an honorary degree from Harvard. Gates had a vision, it's called Microsoft. And now an even bigger vision to help eradicate urban poverty, global health issues, among other things worldwide. You, sitting here, may want to do the same thing. You don't necessarily have to leave New York to want to eradicate poverty. You don't have to leave New York to want to help children in schools. You don't have to go anywhere but back to your communities to take a child by the hand to say that you too can have a future, because I can prove to you I have. All things are possible. All things are possible. I'm telling you, I live my faith. I got it in the last couple of years. I don't struggle with decisions anymore because they're being made for me. I live my faith. Whatever yours is, and if you don't have one, just believe in a higher power. Now, Bill Gates' dad penned a book called Showing Up for Life. He writes time and time again, he's seen optimism triumph over pessimism. During the Great Depression of the 30s, we learned from those grim times, he writes, that the human spirit is resilient and that optimism and hope can trump pessimism. So which one are you? The optimist or are you the pessimist? Are you the whiner? Some of you sitting here have a vision right now for making a contribution to society. Vision. Work on it, believe in it, believe in your ability to make it become a reality. Unlike reality TV, which is really not reality. Look at LeBron James. It's not coming to New York. I have it on personal thing. Look at LeBron James. He grew up, worked in Akron, Ohio. He knew he had the ability to play basketball. Formed his own team of players who are to this day his business associates. He's not just a great ball player, he's intelligent. Surrounds himself with hard-working, loyal friends who he trusts with his business objectives and his career. He's the master of his fate. I want you to be the master of yours. The people around him are not a posse, not hangers-on. They have made positive contributions to LeBron James's empire. He saw the brass ring and went for it, but not alone. He said that there's a lot of pressure on him, but he doesn't put a lot of pressure on himself. He feels as if he plays his game, that will take care of itself. During a commencement speech at Tulane University in New Orleans last year, Ellen DeGeneres said it was so important to her to lose everything when she came out and said she was gay, that it enabled her to find out what was most important in her life. She learned to be true to herself. That's very important because she says it made her who she is today. So avoid feeling, no pity parties here, ever. Avoid feeling sorry for yourself. Whatever the difficulty, just know that it shall pass, but not necessarily overnight. I went through 8 lean years when I had part-time work in television and I was doing part-time work in finance. But I wondered, why did I have all of that time off? At the time, my mother was diagnosed with lung cancer. Had I not had that time off, I wouldn't have had the time to spend with graduates. So the best armor you can have is your faith in yourself and something higher. The CEO of Apple Computers, Steve Jobs, said, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. Most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition." I had a boss in radio, WOR back in the day, Reg Lee, who once said to me, "The only time you make a mistake is when you don't listen to yourself." Since that conversation, I've made every effort to do just that. He was right. And so I say to you, the only time you will make mistakes is when you don't listen to your inner voice. Where do you go from here? According to actor Bradley Whitford, he played Josh Lyman in West Wing back in '99. He's currently starring as Dan Stark in the new Fox police buddy comedy, The Good Guys. You can be a passive particular circumstance or an active hero in your own life. My friend Nancy White says, when in doubt, take an action. Whitford says that taking action is the antidote to apathy, cynicism, and despair. Guess what? You're going to make mistakes. You'll fail. You are all going to fail at 1, 2, 3, a number of things possibly. But guess what? That's part of being successful. You can't be successful unless you fail along the way. Never, never, ever, never give up. Remember one thing. Remember that you are never to give up. I don't care how difficult that day is. I don't care if you don't know where the next check is coming from to pay the rent. You are not to be in despair. I had none in high school, attended junior college, transferred to Hunter, and now I'm in the Hunter College Hall of Fame. Here's what I learned over the years. Maintain your integrity, always. Ladies, never give up your dignity for anybody. Gentlemen, stand. Be passionate about the work you choose. Treat everyone the way you would like to be treated. Choose kindness and respect over harsh words. Believe in the power of respect, especially with your children. The host of Inside Edition, Deborah Norville, wrote a book on the power of respect. It can net you lower employee turnover, a stronger marriage, and even closer friendships. Whenever you are asked if you can do a job, you say, sure I can, then go home and figure it out.